Good evening, friends. Here is your update on surgery for April 3, 2026. Surgery news today, April 3, 2026. Target audience: surgeons, medtech enthusiasts, and patients. Intro and the big headline. Hook, forget open heart surgery for rare defects. Today, a farmer in Madurai is walking home after a revolutionary transcatheter procedure. Key story: Meenakshi Super Speciality Hospital, Madurai, successfully treated a 64-year-old with a rare congenital heart defect, sinus venosus atrial septal defect, using a minimally invasive transcatheter-covered stent. This avoids traditional open heart surgery and significantly cuts recovery time. Why it matters: this highlights the shift toward catheter-based interventions for complex structural heart issues previously deemed surgical only. Robotic surgery, the 2026 shakeup. Market update: we are officially in the surgical robotics shakeup of 2026. The decade-long monopoly is breaking as major players like Medtronic, Hugo System, and Johnson & Johnson, Ottava, gain massive commercial traction. Milestone alert: AIMS has hit a global milestone, completing 1,000 robotic surgeries in just 13 months, proving that high-tech robotic platforms can thrive in high-volume, affordable government healthcare settings. Specialty growth: watch for the robotic cardiac surge. Intuitive Surgical just received FDA clearance for 9 new cardiac indications, including mitral valve repair. New tech and FDA approvals. Liver cancer breakthrough: Mount Sinai Health System has become the first in the world to use the newly FDA-cleared TheraSphere 360 management platform. It delivers radiation directly to liver tumors via the bloodstream with any-day dosing, making life-saving treatment more flexible and accessible. Product launch: Restore 3D announced the full commercial release of the Aeros modular stem system for total ankle replacements today, April 3. It focuses on modular fixation and efficiency for foot and ankle surgeons. Precision tools: Medtronic has launched advanced electrosurgical devices, ValiLab FT10, featuring TissueFlex sensing technology, which automatically adjusts energy based on tissue type to reduce surgical risk. AI and the intelligent operating room. Ophthalmology news: Zeiss Medical Technology is showcasing a new human-verified AI-powered patient engagement system, Visiogen, and cloud-based ecosystem, Zeiss Clinic 360, to streamline cataract workflows. Telesurgery progress: discussion from the Apollo Institute of Robotics and Telesurgery, ART, highlights how telesurgery is finally bridging the gap between urban medical hubs and rural surgical needs. Upcoming events: mark your calendar. SMRSC 2026, April 9 to 11. The 3rd Global Robotic Surgery Conference is kicking off next week at Bharat Mandapam, New Delhi. Expect deep dives into humanoid surgical robots for spine procedures. Future of Surgery Festival, April 20th to 21st. If you're in the UK, this Birmingham-based event is the year's biggest celebration of surgical innovation. The bottom line: today's news confirms that the size of surgery is shrinking, minimally invasive, while the brain of the ore is growing, AI and robotics. Rapid round. For treatment at home. Delivering intravenous, 4, antibiotics at home, supported by telemedicine monitoring, offered a safe and cost-effective alternative to prolonged hospitalization for complex cases, early findings from a pilot study suggested. The approach combined outpatient parenteral antibiotic therapy, OPAT, with remote monitoring and was found to reduce hospital stay and healthcare-associated risks while maintaining high treatment success rates in an older, frail, and multi-morbid population, Medscape. ChatGPT/AI. Three different versions of ChatGPT showed high rates of inappropriate or partially appropriate responses to psychotic prompts, with the free version performing the worst. JAMA Psychiatry, MedPage Today. Genius. The term genius refers to someone with extraordinary intellectual or creative power. Psychologists in the early 1900s were the first to measure and define genius in terms of a person's intelligence quotient, IQ. The first genius IQ score was around 140. That's about 1 in every 250 people. But one leading researcher in the 1940s suggested that a genius should have an IQ over 180, that's about 1 in every 2 million people. There is no one definition of genius. But many doctors study highly intelligent, or gifted, children to understand genius better. They define genius as a wealth of originality, creativity, and the ability to imagine or think in new ways and areas. WebMD. Call to action. Which of these stories surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for your daily medical news update. Stay healthy. Disclaimer: this script is based on general medical information. All information must be verified before use. The creator, publisher, and YouTube will not be liable or responsible for any negative consequences.